Mushroom Bridge is, I mean, it's a little tricky in that the traffic is still here. The Koopa Troopa is the main rival here, the Staff Ghost. So here, there's a couple of interesting, like, shortcuts along this track. I don't remember if this ended up being in any of our, like, actual winning runs, but along the side of the track, sometimes there's, like, a little sidewalk that you can drive along. Mostly for getting the good time, you want to stick to the road proper. Up here, there is a shortcut here. You need to mushroom across the tile there, because that's technically bad off-road. And you need to make sure that you get a drift boost pulled off as soon as you land. Otherwise, you're going to lose a lot of speed when you hit the ground.
Yeah, that was another thing that kept coming up.
Yeah, that is very tricky to do.
Yeah, if you are in the air, you're not accelerating anymore.
Yeah, and, like, when you hit the ground, like, it's a thump. You get the, like, basically the effect of hitting something, of like, the loss of momentum from hitting something from smashing into the ground like that. So you want to make sure you have a boost ready to go when you hit the ground there. And the exact timing of the traffic makes it very difficult on the second lap, in particular. As you saw here, I actually just hit that car on the second lap, so... You know, I still mostly kept pace with the Staff Ghost. I was a little bit behind, but... You know, it was still decent enough time. The Mario circuit. There is... like, the proper time to use the mushroom is going to be over here to go behind the chain chomp, but I could never actually get that to go well.
Oh, you always
like the angle. I could never get the angle quite right. I would always end up either stuck on the grass or hitting the chain chomp. So I wound up saving the mushroom for the bump at the end here. Yeah,
again, you're in the air, so use the boost state to negate the damage.
Yeah. And the slowdown that you get from hitting the ground like that, it is going to be significantly... Like, you see the Staff Ghost cut through the back there.
Yeah.
But the loss of speed that you get from hitting the ground is going to be significantly based on your weight, because a heavier cart takes less loss of speed from collisions in general.
Yeah.
So, only the lighter carts are going to have more trouble with those pops that smack against the ground. And because I'm using the lighter cart for the benefit of the
max speed,
the drift boost.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Because actually heavier carts have higher top speed.
Heavier carts have
although the bullet car, Bowser Jr.'s car, the Bullet Bill, is actually got pretty good top speed. Like, comparable to a heavy cart, but it's got the lowest weight. And I think the acceleration's not super great. I don't remember the exact stats.
Compared to other light carts, I'm assuming.
I kind of fucked this up right at the end here, but I figured I showed enough of the Staff Ghost and its actual path to be worth it. This track is kind of rough. It's one of the harder ones for me.
Yeah, for being a generally normal track, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's got that, like, real tight hairpin turn just before the chain chomp. Like, those multiple back and forth. Daisy Cruiser. This one is very just, like... You're just gotta be really good with the turns and really good with things. There is a shortcut along here. Like, you see Daisy doing that. That takes ridiculously precise turning with getting off of the stairway, because, like, you need to spin around entirely coming down those that first set of stairs to be able to go around the pool in the back. I tried that. I was able to get it off, like, a couple of times. I was never able to get it off twice in a row, let alone 3 times. So I didn't bother. I gave up on that. The place to use the mushroom is right there, just on that long stretch of straight line after you hop up the stairs there just before the goal. And yeah, you want to use it on the first 2 laps so that you get the full effect of the mushroom. But yeah, otherwise it's all a matter of being really good with the cornering here. Make sure you don't fall in there. Get the drift boosts as much as you can around these corners.
Yeah, I know that it was 150cc. We were having troubles with this stage.
Yeah, I think 100cc we had a lot of trouble with this. I don't remember 150cc being that much trouble. Like, it was definitely a bit, but...
That might have been after you were practicing the time trials for this
Yeah, because I did all of the recording for this stuff, like, between 100 and 150cc when we were our car plays. And yeah, here I just kind of fucked up the timing of the table sliding across there.
I knew physics!
So yeah, that's another thing, that the exact timing for when you arrive in the dining room is going to change the how you get past those tables.
It's those
like they always work,
cycles.
They always work on the exact same clock cycle. So like if you arrive there at the exact same time every time, then it's going to be the exact same positioning. But you're always you're going to be like a couple of milliseconds off one way or the other each time. So Waluigi Stadium was rough a bit because of all the bumps. There's so many bumps. Like there's just so much, and like not even just the bumps, just the sides of the track being so heavily sloped. It is so easy to wind up like drifting a little too far, hitting the side of the track, and just flying, and then you're just losing like 3 seconds being in the air, not moving at all. You want to avoid the bumps along that spot so that you actually have the keep up your speed and can do the tight turning. If you take the bumps in that like end spot there, then like you will not have the space to properly turn, and you'll end up in the mud in that last section.
Yeah, there's a lot of... The mud is very heavy.
Yeah, like most of it's fairly easy to avoid. It's just that one last section that it's got that snaky turn where you really need to like make sure, yeah, here you need to be absolutely certain you're not hitting those bumps in the center so that you have the space to make these turns without going in the mud. And even then, like you can see, I'm not great with it. I'm not perfect with it. I think I actually beat the Staff Ghosts here on this track, because this track is just weird and kind of tough, and I think just the my ability to do the slide boost was
better than the advantage they get from being heavy.
Yeah, because of course this is Waluigi and Wario in the Wario car is the Staff Ghost for this track, so. The tracks that have heavy characters, I found fairly much easier to actually like beat them. Okay, so I didn't actually beat them on this run that I recorded. I know my best time is actually better than the Staff Ghosts for this track, though. Yeah, like I just barely beat them on my best run.